Imagine a world where the guy who brought the enigmatic genius Mark Zuckerberg to life on screen decides to step away from a massive sequel. Could it be the ultimate plot twist in Hollywood's ongoing drama? That's exactly what's unfolding with Jesse Eisenberg and the Social Network follow-up, and it's sparking more buzz than a viral meme. But here's where it gets controversial. Is Eisenberg bowing out a smart career move? Or is he leaving behind a role that could redefine an era? Stick around, because this story dives deep into ambition, legacy, and the tricky dance of saying no to fame. In the cutthroat world of acting, where landing blockbuster roles can make or break a career, it's no surprise that even the industry's top talents sometimes pass on opportunities that seem tailor-made for them. Jesse Eisenberg is a prime example, a versatile performer whose resume includes everything from intense dramas to quirky comedies. And while it's been a while since I revisited The Social Network, that 2010 film directed by David Fincher and written by Aaron Sorkin, its iconic tagline still echoes. You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies. Spoiler alert, a sequel is on the horizon, titled The Social Reckoning, and it's barreling forward regardless of public opinion. Check out the details here. https:/film.com/18959 sequel happening problem. But get this, Eisenberg, the actor who so perfectly embodied Mark Zuckerberg, the socially awkward visionary who ditched his college buddies, treated women like pawns on a chessboard, and single-handedly built the social media behemoth that's arguably turned our online world into a digital dumpster fire, won't be reprising his role. What a fascinating legacy, right? As production kicks off, Eisenberg is sitting this one out, and his reasons are more personal than you might think. When The Social Reckoning hits theaters, expect to see Jeremy Strong from Succession front and center in the marketing blitz as the new Mark Zuckerberg. More on that here. https:/film.com/1927443/The Social Network sequel, Mark Zuckerberg, recasting. But Eisenberg is finally spilling the tea on his decision. During a chat on the Today Show, catch the clip here, YouTube 1LM5AUZ, AHQ, Saring, Foo 349 MB GPW. He was asked point-blank why he skipped reprising his Oscar-nominated character. After dodging with some playful humor, quipping about being too busy masterminding heists at the Louvre, he got real. Listen, it's for reasons that have nothing to do with how amazing that movie will be. Really, truthfully, when you play a character, at some point you feel maybe you've grown into something else. Digging a bit deeper, it seems Eisenberg is all about leveling up his career. 15 years after The Social Network catapulted him to stardom. In that time, he's pivoted to some delightfully offbeat, low-budget projects, like the wildly unconventional The Art of Self-Defense, or the bizarrely charming Sasquatch Sunset, that showcase his knack for bold, creative risks. Plus, he's honed his skills behind the camera, writing and directing films such as last year's awards darling A Real Pain, which proved he's not just an actor, but a storyteller with depth. Oh, and for the steady gigs that pay the bills, he's locked into the Now You See Me franchise. Expect Now You See Me, Now You Don't to dazzle theaters soon. Trailer alert, https://www./realpain148484. If I were in his position, I'd probably hesitate to revisit a character and story that set such a high bar. Why redo perfection when you can innovate? And this is the part most people miss. Eisenberg isn't knocking the sequel at all. In fact, he's downright optimistic. He stressed that his choice to opt out is purely personal, not a commentary on the film's potential. When probed about outgrowing Zuckerberg, he brushed it off gently. Yeah, something like that. But it's a really wonderful movie. I'm friends with Aaron Sorkin, who wrote and is directing this movie, and all of the reasons that I am not in it are completely unrelated to how brilliant it will be. It's a classy way to exit stage left without burning bridges, don't you think? That said, I can't help but wonder if we really need this sequel. Imagine a follow-up without Eisenberg's magnetic portrayal or even Fincher's signature direction. Does it risk feeling like a pale imitation? Some might argue it's a fresh take on evolving social issues, but others could see it as cashing in on nostalgia. What do you think? Should Hollywood force a sequel on a cultural phenomenon, or let classics stand alone? And here's a controversial take. Eisenberg stepping aside might actually make the film more authentic, forcing a new actor to bring their own spin to Zuckerberg's complex persona. But does that dilute the original's magic? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with Eisenberg's growth narrative, or does this feel like a missed opportunity? The Social Reckoning, featuring stars like Mikey Madison, Jeremy Allen White, Bill Burr, and Jeremy Strong, drops on October 9th, 2026. Let's discuss.